So, I've just gotten home and a parcel arrived for me. It is a 2015 Macbook Pro. Now, this laptop is 10 years old this year. I got the 2.2 gigahertz i7 4th gen 256 gigabyte SSD 15 inch. And I got it for around £130 off eBay. And we're going to have a little look at it. So as I say, this is 10 years old. I just got it for media consumption really. Bit of YouTube, bit of browsing the internet, things like that. In this video, we're just going to do first impressions. So let's see, one hand laptop open test on a couch, bear in mind. It kind of managed it, that wasn't too bad. I mean, to be fair, the person that had this before, it looks a little bit dirty. And I know the light to this camera is not the greatest, but it's not bad. I mean, the screen itself is a bit questionable. It's going to need a good wipe. They've only got El Capitan on there, and I think this is actually from 2015, so they've obviously done a clean install. Don't know what battery life is like. It won't show me right now, but anyway. But I probably will try and get this onto Sonoma eventually. This is the first MacBook I've ever owned. I've only ever really had about 3 laptops in my life. First one was a Chromebook about 15 years ago that I broke because it crashed. Teenage years, I suppose. Second one was a Asus Strix, ROG Strix G15 or something. It was like a few years old even when I got that. And then the third one before this was a Lenovo V15 G2, which was quite nice, but the screen, I'll show in the video actually, I'll put it over now. The screen was not the greatest. It was like 4K, but then at the same time, it was like, the display itself was very bad for viewing angles. So make of that what you will. So I thought, you know what, for the price, if I'm going to really just use it for media consumption, I've been through various things to try and get the best thing. I thought, well, a MacBook is probably the easiest thing to work itself with. Upon first impressions, I must admit, I am pleasantly surprised as to how nice this is. The bezels on camera look huge, but at the same time in person, you'd be surprised. It looks really nice. Obviously, this is a 2800 by 1600 display, which is Retina. Can't really see the coating too much. I mean, if I go very close, you might, kind of be able to pick it up on camera. The coating on this thing is definitely seen better days, but if I give it a good clean up, I'm sure it'll be completely fine. I'm going to try and load it up, get onto the first page, and I'll catch up with you there. 2 seconds. Okay, so we've managed to get the laptop up and running after a bit of time installing OS. I just went with the El Capitan and downloaded Google Chrome so that it was supported. I'll do other things later. But you know what? First impressions upon setting this thing up, it's absolutely lovely. You can probably hear the computer because I've got a 4K video running. It doesn't sound very loud. It did ramp up slightly when I started playing the video, but I am actually playing this in 4K. So what you see on the screen is exactly, what you're going to expect, and the speakers sound a little like this. That was more my internet than the actual video. So it is a tiny bit choppy in 4K, but honestly, it runs it really well. I mean, I am pleasantly surprised, of course. I probably won't run it in 4K really for the future, but I probably will, put it in 1080p. But it is really good. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. So would I buy one of these if I was someone that was watching the videos? Yes, 100% yes. It's about to die, but it has also been doing so many updates that I'm not surprised. I even managed to get it on in the end because the battery life on this thing is probably not very good. I'll fiddle around with it and I'll do a bigger review within the next few weeks. Give myself a bit of time to play around with it, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, it's just a brief video really. Getting my first MacBook, seeing how I'd react for the first time, and I'm pretty hyped. It is pleasantly, surprisingly nice for 10 years of age. It is quite chunky, I'd say, for a laptop these days, but at the same time, it's 10 years old and I'm not surprised, but it is lovely. If you enjoyed this video, it was a quick one. I will do a longer one in the future. Please like and subscribe for more. I'm not really a tech channel, but I do try my best. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.